What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Jay back at you with another podcast episode. I don't even know what episode this is, Brandon. What is it, 9, 10? I
We've
can't
been
even
on a
count
fucking
anymore.
tear.
Huh?
We've been on a tear, man.
God damn. It's crazy. It's crazy. Episode 10. Where are we right now? Where we at?
Yeah, we're at the Canadian Brewhouse University District. Shout out to them for hosting us. Like, how many floors they got? They got the banquet down below. We've got the middle level patio, and then we're up here on the rooftop patio. Jenna, our waitress, shout out. No, nothing. We're giving you a little free shout out here. So we.
I show you better.
We just wanted to
There we
let
go.
everyone know that
We're
Thursday is their student night, and University District, come down. Corona's on special. You get doubles for the price of a single. You get the Dino Dangle. I like the name of that, the Dino Dangle, and some Jack shots. Not a fan of the Jack Daniel shots. Bad night in high school. Wrecked it for me. But they're hosting the Pink Whitney Wagon Tour August 13th. Come check it out. I'm pretty sure it's Biz Gurnelli. Memes is coming out, and hopefully it'll be good fucking weather out here. Like, today is gorgeous, boys.
Yeah.
It is
No,
a nice day.
It's very nice out.
Come check it out. Thanks, Brewhouse, for hosting us. Let's get into it.
Pull up. And then we got a very, very special guest. It's one of the homies, and he deserves a proper introduction. Brandon, hit us with the introduction.
Today in the pod, we got a hip-hop, Afro-pop artist from the west coast of Canada, coming fresh off one of the craziest Calgary Stampedes to date, where he opened up for some of the biggest names in the game. Big Sean, T.I., Ludacris, Flow Rider, Polo G. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big OnlyVibes fucking welcome to our guy.
I'll put that sound effect.
Let's go. Let's go. How are you, bro?
I'm good. How you guys doing, man? Thank you for
Good.
having me today, still.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you for pulling up, bro. We know you're a busy man.
Not per se, not crazy busy yet, but hopefully
Yeah.
soon enough. Yeah.
Just came off a crazy week, though. Should we start off with that?
Yeah,
God.
sure. Why not?
Damn.
Bro.
Yeah.
Someone explain to me what the fuck happened at Calgary Stampede.
I need to
It
know.
was goddamn insane. So, was that your first opening night, the Big Sean, the T.I. night?
Yeah, that was the first one. That was on Wednesday, something like that. Yeah, Wednesday.
Mm.
Last Wednesday. Yeah.
How was that? Like,
It was good, man. It was a little hectic. It was like sensory overload. It's probably like one of the biggest shows I've done in a long time, right? Like, this is the biggest show actually. Yeah, and there's like 5,000 people, 7,000 people. I couldn't believe this shit, to be honest. But it was a great time. I was definitely nervous going up the first time, but I think once you get it done, once you're up there, it's adrenaline. Like, and I have this weird habit of like blacking out on stage. I don't drink or anything like that. I don't drink before I go on stage or anything like that. But I kid you not, I don't remember anything that happens on stage, which is such a trip too.
yeah, you
But
got in your flow state. Once you're up there and you get going, it's just like.
adrenaline, man. I tell you, it's just it's a weird thing. Yeah.
But it was sick. It was good to put on for the city, yeah?
Yeah, honestly, man. Like, there's this like little quote we've been saying lately. We've been saying like from the city for the city, and
I've
like
been
that's
seeing
kind of
that.
like it's kind of what we're on right now. Yeah.
I think that's the same with us, man. It's like, fuck, OnlyVibes is like for the fucking city, man.
Yeah.
For the people in it, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's beautiful. But shout out to you. That's awesome that you were able to put on that opening act before some big names, man. So
Yeah.
But one question that I have, okay? Like, how does that come to be? Like, what's the process? Like, how does that work?
Shoot, honestly, I don't know. Like, most of the props for this is like to my manager, Kayvon, man. Like,
Yo, shout out to Kayvon. He's right there.
He's
You
in the
know,
business.
he is
you
back
can't
there.
see him. He's in the
Yeah,
background, but
he's there.
he's out here. He's putting the work.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't like. I think there was like a lot of conversation between him and like the
A lot of
management team
emails?
for Cowboys. Yeah.
Okay.
And we had to hit him up a little early, but yeah, honestly, we were surprised we even got the gig. To be honest, I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm very well known in Calgary yet, but like I wasn't really sure I would get the gig because I wasn't as popping in Calgary as some of the other people were coming up. But yeah, I'm happy we got it, and like the conversation was great. And she so I think the team lead was Kristen, and she's the one who got us into the show.
Nice.
And we did some opening acts. Yeah.
Yo, Brandon, let me tell you something crazy. So, the first time I ever met Dozie, this was fresh coming out of the pandemic, and he was throwing a show at Junction. And I was like, oh shit. So then, Dozie and the homies, they pull up. It's like 8:45. They come in. They got wristbands, all that stuff, and I'm like, hey, yo, Dozie, how many people you expecting? And he's like 300 people. And I was like, damn, bro, like our capacity is like 200.
Oh shit.
And then the look on Dozie's face, he's like, oh fuck, really?
Well, you're making it 300 that night.
And then I was like, he's like, I'm like, how sure are you that 300 gonna come? He's like, 1,000% sure, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That show was nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. I didn't even know you could fit like over 300 people on that main floor. I didn't even know that you could do that.
There's always a way. There's always
There's
a way.
always a way,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay for honestly making that happen too, because I was a little stressed, man. I think there was a point where people actually had tickets and they were outside and they couldn't get in because we were so overcapped.
And then
Yeah.
Dozie came, he talked to me. He's like, yo, can we do something? And I'm like, yo, fuck it. Just put everybody in, man. And
It was a hot night, man.
Yeah.
The AC was not
AC wasn't working, bro. Like
It
it
was not
was,
helping nobody,
it
man.
was crazy, man. Yeah.
But
But it was a good show. It was a good show.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
show,
Man. It was
man.
honestly very I didn't think that many people would show out, especially after pandemic and low key
Yeah.
after pandemic we still had our restrictions and people were still kind of iffy about going out.
People that knew your songs, man.
Yeah,
That
that one
was crazy.
that one always shocks me, to be honest.
Uh,
I've been making music for a while and I feel like my friends are my biggest supporters and stuff like that too. So I was kind of surprised other people knew my shit, right? And
Yeah.
and it's kind of gotten to the point where someone's asked me for a photo. I was like, dude, this is just so weird. I'm just I swear to God, I'm just a regular kid who went to fucking Western high school or some shit like that. So yeah, it was very interesting, honestly. I'm happy it went so well, and I'm happy music is kind of working out the way it should right now. So
man, you're really lighting up the city, man.
yeah,
Really.
so hopefully, man. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not there yet though. I need my name. I need my name and Calgary to be synonymous with each other.
Yeah,
Not being cocky, nothing like that. But I think we're headed there, and I want that to be the future still.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Your mentality already 5 minutes into talking is just unreal, and I hope you stick with that. You see a lot of artists oh, now I'm getting pictures taken with me. Their ego gets to them, bro. That's not you. I can
and that's
tell.
one thing, bro. I like your humbleness, bro. You know what I'm saying? You really have a humble attitude, even though not many local people in Calgary can say, yo, I performed in Cowboys are 10,000 people.
Yeah, I think the cap was 10.
Yeah, 10,000. It's yo, I performed for almost 10,000 people.
That's crazy.
How many people can say that, bro? How many local artists can say that, bro?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
I guess so. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
you know what I'm saying?
It's sick. You're humble. Your drive. And I guess the direction of the podcast that we've kind of taken is we pretty much tell your whole story.
Yeah.
So I think a good way to let's just start it off. What age did you start making music, and what inspired you to make music?
I can't lie. It's a very corny reason. The reason I started music, I won't even lie to you. I was in boarding school in Nigeria in grade 7, right? And this is the first time I ever heard Justin Bieber, etc. Next thing you know, I'm just I think the song "Baby" came out.
Shout out, baby.
And I've been
Bro,
listening.
I was in a boarding school in Kenya when I first heard Justin Bieber.
I swear, it was culture shock. I was like, this guy, who the heck?
Yeah,
I come
who's
back,
this
I'm
kid?
who's
Why
this
do all
kid?
these girls like him?
I'm I'm so confused, tapping in with people from Calgary. I'm just okay, all right. And then "Baby" came out, and then I already listened to hip hop before that, and I always rap the lyrics when songs came on. But then Ludacris verse, it was I was trying to impress some girl at some time. And it always starts with a girl somehow. I don't know how it's possible, but yeah. So I memorized the lyrics to that, and I rapped it to her, something like that. And then, yeah, it just became a thing. Yeah, I moved back to Canada. My neighbor just happened to be a rapper, and he's Nigerian too, the Blue. And then he's like, yeah, come record a song. My voice is I sound like a kid. I kid you not. Man, I still have those tracks on SoundCloud, and if you listen to actually just don't listen to that. Let me just say that. Just don't listen to that. Just don't listen to that. But yeah, after that, it was crazy, and I just find it so funny because the first track I ever memorized and try to rap was the Justin Bieber song, and then a couple years later, it gives me a follow. I'm just okay, yeah, this is kind of mad.
You're followed by Biebs?
Yeah, man. It was
Hey,
it was
yo, hold on, wait, whoa, yo, pause.
It's a Canadian legend.
Yo, can we get a fucking car crash sound effect? What the fuck? Yo, hold up, bro. Justin Bieber follows you, man?
Yeah, but I don't know. I was only on Twitter at the time. I wasn't a big Instagram social media person. And then one day I come and check my shit, and Justin Bieber. I'm no, that's gotta be fake. You gotta tap the blue thing to make sure it's the real one.
Yeah.
I'm oh shit, that's the real one, right? And then I was just yeah, this this is probably what I should be doing if I'm doing something right. And I don't know how that happened. Like I don't remember. I think I feel like probably tagged him in a whole bunch of videos when I was on Twitter, like making new music and stuff like that. And then I guess that just happened. Never spoke to the guy in my life, but
Biebs is cool like that. I just saw some kid on TikTok talking about how he's flying out to LA. He's randomly got seen on TikTok, and now Scooter Braun hit him up, and Biebs hit him up, and go put him in the studio for a bit. But that's fucking sick. That's deadly.
No, those guys support for sure. Canadian artists, man. That's good shit.
They really do, man. So does Drizzy. Shout out Drake in the building.
Shout out Drizzy.
Drizzy.
Young Money reunion coming up.
Yo, YML. Okay, man. Listen, man. Okay. I always got some beef every single podcast, so let me address this. At Champagne Poppy, okay? I love you, my brother, and you a Canadian brother. But next time you do a fucking show, don't make fucking grass seats like $1,000, bro.
1,200.
What's going on here? And the crazy thing is, bro, I'm sitting there on the fucking ticket website. I'm like, hey, yo, you know what? Let me go to Toronto. Let me go check out the Drake show.
He calls me. He's so fired up for it.
Fired up.
Dude.
Like, yo, I'm trying to go to Toronto, bro. I put on my Instagram. I look an idiot now. I'm like, yo, y'all know where I'm going to be at.
August 1st.
I look at the ticket prices. 2,000, 1,200, 900 to sit on the grass. I'm like, God damn. And then I was like, you know what? Let me think about it. Let me sit on it and see if I actually really want to spend a couple thousand on a Drake show. I come back 2 hours later, sold out. Everything.
Nah, it definitely was. Like, some of my friends got tickets for like maybe 400 in the 400 section. I said, you guys are the luckiest people I ever known in my life.
Fuck, man.
You know, for the amount of money he's getting from Steak, he should be able to, you know, give a little bit for the city.
He made,
we need a free concert.
Exactly,
we need a free concert.
We need a free concert, bro. I know Post Malone did one in Toronto. He's not even Canadian.
Yeah.
Speaking about Drake and his Steak shit, though, real quickly, this will be announced already, but we got our first fucking partnership going.
Yes,
word?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Are you a gambling man at all? You like sports betting?
I done some Bet365 in my life, but honestly, I left that life.
That's fair.
What was it, Proline? We used to do that as kids and like stuff like that in college, but
Waste some time, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
$20,
You got $2, you just put $2 down there, let it go.
A parlay, see what happens.
Exactly. So you just wish on a miracle, man.
We just partnered with Bet99. So with Bet99, if you go, let me pull it up here just so I don't give the wrong fucking code out. So we want you to go and use code OnlyVibes1, and you will get the welcome offer where your deposit will be matched up to 100%, up to $600. So anytime that you go, you want to put in money, put in that code. New registers for Bet99 also use that code, and they'll match your first deposit up to $600. We're gonna do some gambling stuff going on here.
I'm pretty sure. I'm putting some money down on what's it called? I'm putting money down on Fousey Tube and Deji.
Oh, they're actually fighting?
They're fighting, bro.
Oh my God.
Bro, I'm putting money on Fousey, bro. Like, Fousey's gonna
Fousey's low-key a big guy, though. No cap. Fousey low-key a big guy.
Fousey's gonna whoop Deji's ass,
one
bro.
more sick thing that we can do for that fight is we're allowed to boost odds. So if Jay really likes that Fousey bet, he's probably gonna be a heavy favorite, I assume. But you can boost it for a knockout, and Jay will win you some more money on that fight. So just
Jay
watch
help
out.
the people out.
You know, man, we give back always.
Watch out. Bet99 OnlyVibes. You'll see a lot. It'll be announced already.
Mama, we made it.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't think she'd be happy that it's a gambling website, but we kind of made it.
No. But back
You know?
back onto you, bro.
Mhm.
Like, so you start your music career. Justin Bieber follows you. Take us on to the rest of your storyline here.
What was your first song?
Jesus. Another full circle moment. The first song I ever recorded, released was a remix of Whistle by Florida. That we opened for him on freaking Sunday.
Full circle moment. Let's go.
Damn.
Full circle,
Let's
serious
go.
full circle, man. So yeah, that was the first song, and like it was called "Rock to the Beat." And my neighbor at the time, the Blue, he was on the track, and then that was kind of the start of it all. Don't know why I chose to start with Whistle, but all right.
That was song was a bop.
It was a bop at the
yeah,
time. It was a
100%.
big track at the
Where
time.
did you record at that time? Where you recording?
Man, we recorded in a basement. We recorded in the Blues basement, man. And then this is when I'm thinking like life is we on the up and up. We go to the Boys and Girls Club and they got a free studio and we used to record there for a little bit. with Transit
Oh,
and J
with
Dab.
Transit.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that. I remember
yeah.
with Transit. Yo, shout out to Transit, man.
For sure,
He
man.
really held it down for the kids,
Nah, man, he really did, bro. Like, he's one
Really
of the
did.
reasons I even kept going.
Yeah.
Like, he was really
He's the
important.
reason why like that funding even existed, bro.
Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah.
Like, he did that straight up for the kids, man. Like, everybody would come into the studio. You just meet a whole bunch of new artists who are just young, your age, hustling, grinding, everything like that. And, like, Transit would just record our stuff. He would mix it, do all that stuff for us. And, like, honestly, it was great.
Say what? Just 1 second.
Oh shit. Starting with the Bet99 app, yeah?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we ran into some technical difficulties, so we're probably missing some footage. But fuck it,
Fuck
we're gonna keep it running.
Yo, before that cut off, we wanted to announce our new partnership with Bet99. Honestly, I've been using this app for fucking ages. I love it. They've got some sweet boosted odds. George St. Pierre is part of the team as well. And so now you're able to log in, and for first time people that sign up, you get a welcome deposit match of up 100% up to $600. So you sign in, use the code OnlyVibes1. They will match your deposit 100% up to $600. You get 300, they'll give you another $300 to go gamble.
Exactly.
Dangerous.
It's a no-brainer.
OnlyVibes1. Use the code, sign up, Bet99, and you'll be seeing some boosted odds from us as well. I know Jay beforehand was just talking about how much he liked Fuzi over Deji, which if you just look at those two guys, I think that's you can look at that fight
Bro,
and see how it's going to go.
Fusi over Deji isn't even that I like Fuzi over Deji. Fusi will fuck Deji up, bro.
That shit when he was getting
Simple,
slapped
bro.
in the chest and just took, nothing happened to him. He's going to take one of Deji's punches to the face and he'll be like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
Whoop his ass, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But one thing I wanted to ask you, Dozie, what was AC Milan like your first like professionally done song?
Wow. Probably not, to be honest. I think the first one was Best Friend, and that was the one that kind of took off on its own, and I just couldn't capitalize on it.
Is that the cover of 50 Cents?
Yeah. So, like, yeah, we dropped that, like, as, like, grade 12 summer, something like that. And, yeah, I don't know how that one happened, but, like, Spotify picked it up. I get on a plane to Halifax where I'm going to school, and I land in Halifax. My numbers before, I check my numbers all the time. And, yeah, I see the number. I'm like, yo, okay, we have, like, maybe, like, 5,000 streams on this song. I get to Halifax. I kid you not, this is a 6-hour flight, man. This is not serious. And, yeah, we're, like, 50,000. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Damn.
Spotify picked it up, and that was the first professional thing. Like, I hadn't gone to, like, a studio to record something until that moment.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of took off on its own. I was just like, yeah, this is probably got to keep doing the professional thing. I can't keep recording my basement no more. So
Damn, it seems like a lot of like right timing type of thing.
yeah, honestly, a lot of my music career has been right timing.
Really?
It's and like that's what everything is, man. Like for anything to go the way you want it to, like especially when it comes to stuff like dreams and stuff like that, like it's just gotta be, everything has to align perfectly, and it's so rare those moments come together, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Would you say that that Suffa is your most popular song?
yeah, probably to date. Yeah, probably.
How
to
did how did that come together? Because I've listened to a lot of your music, like AC Milan and
yeah.
what's it called? The one that you dropped with it was a feature with this one artist from the States.
Oh, Collaborate. Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I listened to that one. I went through your Spotify, but I noticed that Suffa has a very
It's oddly placed.
it's oddly placed, right? So,
yeah.
but it was very good. Like
Yeah.
it was a very good, very Afrocentric.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So how did that come to be?
Jeez. Yeah. No, I appreciate that first of all, and the way Suffolk came together was absolutely a joke. Like it actually doesn't even.
No, I
make
gotta
sense.
hear this shit.
We were like, I don't know what it, like. We come back from a night out on the town and stuff like that, and it's like me and my guys and stuff like that. We're just posted up in my room literally, and everyone's like downstairs partying. So we're just like, yeah, we just want to kind of check out from it. And we're just sitting there, we're just like, oh, let's like, you know, classic guys, like, let's freestyle after we like go to the bar, like we're just too tired, like we're just having too much fun, right? and then we just pick an Afrobeat song, and then next thing you know, like what we like have half the words together. Like as I live my life today, another person says another random thing. We just kind of all put it together. Next thing you know, we're chanting this across the freaking house, and then people are like, "What the hell is going up there? Like, what are these guys doing?" Next thing you know, like, yeah. After that, once we had the hook, that was it. And then I came back to Calgary. I started writing the verses, everything like that. Put it together. Like shout out to Dennis, Mubert, Kennedy, and those guys. Like, yeah, it was just it did not make any sense. And to be honest, like when I dropped the song, I did not expect any of that. I thought Afrobeat song, I'm gonna get an Afrobeats response. Like Afrobeats crowds are gonna like it. Like it's gonna be more Afro, like more African people who are into the track. You know what I'm saying? But like, oh man, I kid you not, I couldn't believe it, man. We dropped a video, dropped everything together, and like. I'm seeing Canadians. I'm seeing people from Sweden. I'm seeing people from Italy bumping the song. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Dude, the video was fantastic.
Yeah,
it was actually phenomenal.
You know what's crazy? Everyone says it was nice, but I never saw it like as being a crazy video to me. Because we just kind of posted up in a diner. Like it just felt like a good time, right?
Yeah.
Like I didn't think it was like something insane. Like some of the guys have crazy videos directed by like crazy people, but like I didn't think that was insane. But I appreciate you saying that.
I read that you direct some of your music videos. Was this one of them?
Yeah, like we could like we kind of me and Kayvon we scout a lot of random locations, and like we walked into this diner. I don't know if you guys know the area, but like it's what is this area called? Inglewood? Is it Inglewood downtown?
Yeah, it's like one of the oldest neighborhoods.
Yeah, so there's a diner there called the Harley Davidson shop's right behind it, and there's a diner in front of it called the Harley Davidson diner. And we went there, and we just mentioned them like, yo, honestly, like it looked amazing. It's like old school vibes. It's like this is dope, and we're just like, can we film a video here? He's like, yeah, man, I've heard your songs before, of course. And then he lets it go for free. I'm like, that's thank you. And then so yeah, we filmed that video like there, and like the whole concept was just about to be like you struggle. Like Safa is like literally a song about like you need to always big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what you're going through, you're gonna suffer at some points, but like the goal is to not let anybody see that. So yeah.
We'll drop a snippet right now, show you guys a little taste of what you guys are missing out on. The link for all of Dozie's music will be in the Spotify, all his socials, handles, all that. Go check out his music.
Check
It's
him the fuck
actually
out.
really, really good. Check out his YouTube.
I got another one. Did you direct the music video for Rollin' Rollin', or was it your vision? Because two parts, and I wrote them down. Putting on for the city, that was sick. Just having Calgary shot around, and then the golf scene, bro. Are you a golfer?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
Low-key.
That's
it's
sick.
my guilty pleasure, low key. I don't not a lot of people know, but yeah, I play a lot of golf. I was actually playing yesterday, but yeah, Dylan Scarborough was like one of the main like influences for that. Like we low key didn't know what to do because we couldn't get to LA in time to get the video and collaborate, right? So we're just like,
Who's Dylan Scarborough, if you don't mind asking?
Dylan Scarborough is like my main like film guy. Like him, he has a team called like the Disrespect team, and like they've put together most of like my visuals. Anything you see like social media wise, mostly is from him, and like he's part of our team, and yeah, he's amazing with his work too. But yeah, that was like, we literally had to cover 2 minutes or a minute and a half of someone's verse, which we couldn't get to him. So like we're literally trying to like FaceTime him to like get him to get on the call, like make it look like he's there, right?
Yeah.
But we're just like, no, at this point, let's just get shots of the city, man. We're here, we're having a good time. The guys, all my friends came out, like Kenny, Jacob, all these guys, Toby and stuff like that. They all came out to town, and yeah, we went up to a garage, filmed a couple random videos, couple drone shots. Honestly, that video had no concept whatsoever. We were just trying to literally keep rolling, literally. Name of the song, just roll tape wherever we go.
That's like the best vibe though, because I could kind of tell by watching that. I'm like, oh, I'm just like hanging out with you guys for a weekend and seeing like you're going to all these different spots, and then you go hit the back nine and crush a couple of beers with the boys on a sunny day. Like,
yeah, exactly. No, legit. That's pretty much what it was, man. Like it wasn't anything too insane, but it was a good time.
It looks like it. What's your favorite course? You got a favorite course?
Shoot, in Calgary?
Yeah.
Just the home course, man. I got the home course, Shaganappy, man. That's a
good course.
Actually, yeah, my favorite one's probably in Halifax, though. It's like the Brunello Links or something like that, in like East Coast. It's just like on the ocean, man. It's a good vibe.
Are you from Halifax?
No, I went to school there. I went to Dalhousie, right? So I lived there for like maybe 5 years and worked there at IBM for a bit, and then yeah, moved back to Calgary.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
What's your vision?
My vision.
Yeah.
For what? Like music?
Like music.
Man, a lot of people have asked me that lately, and there's always like, yeah, it's perfect. It'd be nice to go to the red carpets, the Grammys, all that stuff like that is cool. But honestly, I wouldn't even mind being a low key person, like being a songwriter and stuff like that. As long as I can
Like
get
Bruno
my bread.
Mars.
Yeah, my only thing is like, I just want to be able to take care of my people, bro. That's it. I don't really care where the money come from. Like, I could be a songwriter, I could be an artist. I'm not I don't really personally care about all the fame shit. Like, that's a little extra for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just trying to do what I have to, so I know like my family's set for like the next 30, 40 years. You know,
That's clutch.
and that's it.
clutch.
Yeah,
I like
You always gotta take care of the people, man. Gotta make sure the ones that were,
facts, man.
day ones.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, my family sacrificed a lot to come here too from Nigeria. So like, yeah, I got a lot of paying back to do. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna get it done.
You think Nigeria has like influenced like your music?
Oh
Your
yeah,
love
100%.
for music, style of your music?
Oh, 100%. I think like as of like the last like 5 years, it's like almost all I listen to. I definitely keep up with the American scene and stuff like that, but I feel like Afrobeats is just on its way to being like the next sound. Like, it is the next sound right now.
You know, I think I definitely agree. Afro beats is coming up very huge. It's taking over the fucking world right now.
For
It's
sure,
taking over
man.
the
For
fucking
sure.
planet.
For sure.
I also see UK drill.
Central C.
Drill, bro. Yo, Central C. How do you come up with that? How could I be homophobic?
That's
My bitch is gay. What?
Nah, it's a crazy song. I
Yeah,
don't know how he put that
copyrighted.
together. It was a very outrageous line, to be honest. I said, wow.
That's the intro of the song.
Yeah, I know. That song that's all over TikTok right now. I was bumping Stormzy on the way here. That's my favorite.
That's
Another-
honestly what
another
that
goat.
is.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
a goat.
You know what that is? Great marketing.
But that guy?
No, Central C, like,
line, yeah.
Starting a song like that, bro.
Yeah.
And then he didn't even release it. Because nowadays, what I've noticed, I don't know if you noticed this, but what artists have been doing, especially like a lot of like well-known artists, or like upcoming artists, what they'll do is like they'll have a song, and they'll release a snippet,
Yeah.
see how it does on social media,
Mm-hmm.
and then gauge it.
That's what Harlow did, man.
With
that-
first
First
class, right?
yeah, and then people were like kind of disappointed when it came out, which is like,
Because the full song, and I'm hearing the same thing with Central C with
Yeah.
Doja, because it was less than
it's
2 minutes.
Yeah, it's less than two. It's like I was low key wondering because I played the
Yeah.
track and I was like, all right, let's finally hear what this is about because I only know 10 seconds of the song. Right?
Exactly.
And then like it was over in like a minute and a half. I'm like, man, I didn't even get to the traffic light I was trying to get to when I played the song. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
So it's
okay.
like everybody got like their hit. Like you hear the beginning, and it's really it's like, oh,
No,
I
exactly.
thought you were gonna come hard. Like I thought you were gonna come aggressive.
Nah, the snippet game is important though. Like, I'm like, that's the one thing that gets me right now, man. I'm not a fan of like making TikToks. I love watching the TikToks. I don't care
Yeah.
about watching them, but like sitting myself down at a desk and me like edit to this, that, and the
Fuck,
third,
man.
and like some of the stuff I've been seeing like for like upcoming artists like it's just kind of like corny sometimes. Like you just like it sounds like a whole bunch of 100% lies and stuff like that. And like
Like, what's an example?
nah, I just seen some crazy shit, man. Like people would just be like telling like lies and shit like that, saying like, "Yo, I did this, I did that," and like, "You guys need to
Oh,
support me."
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just kind
My
of
manager won't let me release this track or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
and like I get it. That's great marketing. I don't like. I'm not hating on that. I just like personally when I see that I know what the truth is, right? So I
Yeah.
don't like. I'm not being like, "Ooh, yeah, I gotta support this guy because his manager said don't do this." I'm like,
Exactly.
no, man. Just like I swear to God, good music. I've always said it speaks for itself, man. No matter what, like, as long as you make music and you think that it's good, that's all that matters, bro.
Does that happen?
What?
Where like a manager wouldn't let you?
Nah, like mostly that happens with like labels and stuff like that. Like right
Got it.
now, my label, like the publishing company I'm with, it like just gives me like a lot of low-key free reign. Like to be honest, and like if I need to push something back, they'll let me push me back. But like if you have a good relationship and like the team that you're working with is like really into it, they'll allow you to do what you need to do, man. Like 'cause music is not about like it's not about all about numbers, you know. So like I guess it is all about numbers for the people trying to make their money back on marketing you, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta drop what you feel like dropping, man. Like, fair enough.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
If you think it's a good song, I think you should just go ahead and drop it, right?
Yeah, man. And like, you may think it's a bad song still, but someone might resonate with that, bro. I'm telling you, one person could change your whole life, bro.
There's a lot of artists that say that their most popular song is their least favorite song.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot of artists
Facts.
like it's like they're like, yo, I didn't even want to put this song out.
Yeah.
You know,
That was Suffer.
yeah. Really?
That was Suffer, yeah. I just felt like, I don't know, like, I haven't been in Nigeria. Like, I lived in Nigeria for half my life, moved back there, and I go back there every 2 years for like 2 months or something like that. But, like, I felt like a fraud even making the song because I'm like, yo, I understand I'm Nigerian heritage, but I haven't been there, so I'm disconnected from the culture.
Damn.
So I'm gonna drop an Afrobeat song and start saying like I speak like that normally too, but it just felt like like this is the whole TikTok thing. Like I don't want to be like a facade of like who I actually am, right? But I put this song together and then people were just like, yo, you need to drop this now. I'm like, man, I really don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the song when it came out, and like before you even drop a song, you have to listen to it like 5,000 times before it comes out.
Yeah.
Because you hear every different version, every mix of it.
Yeah.
Suffer was originally like a hip hop song, and like turned into that. Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
What's one of your favorite songs you've dropped?
Jeez, a favorite. Honestly, I think my favorite songs are the features, man.
Yeah.
Cause just going on like my favorite thing to do is features, cause everybody has their own sound, right? And when you come onto something new, you sound completely different. So like the two of my favorite songs are like Boulevard with Eben, and then Crypto with a guy from Calgary named Femi.
Yeah.
And like I've never sounded like that. Like I sounded like some of the best music I've made in my life, like just on features. So yeah, features, those two probably for sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, you brought up a very good a point that I wanted to talk about earlier.
Yeah.
I wanted to say congratulations on being signed.
No, thank you.
Fucking
Yes, sir.
That's amazing, man.
Thank you.
How did that come to be, and like, how did it feel when you signed that dotted line?
Came to be, I thought it was a scam. I kid you not. Like, cause a lot of people will send you emails saying like we can promote your music, etc., etc. But it wasn't a scam, I guess. Like, some guys in like a part of the publishing team in New York, like this is the people who signed like a couple tracks for me, and they're like, yeah, we shuffled on Spotify one day and your song Hello came on, and then the next day at their meeting they couldn't get it out of their heads. They were literally singing in the meeting, and I was like, oh, I didn't know, like I didn't know this was happening at the time. Then I get an email. I'm like, okay, this is probably a fraud. Like this is definitely a fraud email. Like sure, whatever. And then I just respond. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like we can set up a meeting. Lo and behold, they were real people. I do the research on the background. I'm like, oh, it's a real publishing company. Okay, this is good news, I guess. And then and then like things have been good since then. Like we're working on our first release for August 19th. I think that's the first one.
Okay, August 19th.
Yeah.
Everybody mark your calendars. August 19th.
Yeah, that'll be the first one. But like, shoot, man, it felt great. Like, it's a lot of years of work, man. Like, and I wouldn't say I'm deserving of it, but like, I definitely have been working for a long time to do it. So I'm happy it happened then. And this isn't even like a major one yet. There's still major accomplishments to come, man. I need to sell out the damn Saddle Dome like tomorrow.
No.
The acoustics are bad, but I need to pick.
You need to sell out the new arena that Calgary fucking needs,
They
because
need a new
we've got
arena, bro.
players, all-star players, fucking leaving the city just because of this
We
goddamn
need a
Saddle
new
Dome.
arena
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Dozie can sell it out.
Yeah, I need an arena so I can sell it out, man. That's a dream, man. I just want to come back here and sell out a stadium and leave the next day.
Man, that feeling, bro, like coming back to the hometown,
Yeah, man.
selling out.
Yeah.
That's nuts, bro.
It's,
And like, do you fly to New York, or how does that work? Is it just straight digital?
No, straight digital. Like, to be honest, like, most of my stuff is like recorded here. Like, I have a guy at Audio House, Grant, and he does all my mixing and mastering and stuff like that. And he's really good with it. And then yeah, once we have a track, we send it to them. And like right now, we just want to work on the first release and see, like, if this is, like just see what happens from there, and we'll kind of follow suit after that. I don't know about an EP or an album, nothing like that right now, but yeah, I'm just trying to make my waves and like keep going. Shows was lit. Now it's time to do the press, man. I'm here. We're doing a press.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming on again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I like how you always say you just got to keep going, man.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, you can't
Once
stop, man.
again, Dozie. All the links will be in the fucking description. You
Yeah.
guys better listen to it.
Down below or up above or on the screen somewhere.
Yeah, you better click it. It's gonna be a problem. But I just wanted to know, man, like, in terms of talent in the city, who do you think, other than yourself,
Yeah.
that people should be on the lookout for? Some of your peers.
Jeez. I made a song called Eva. His name is Hector. He goes by Hecko. Yeah, man. The guy scares me.
Really?
He scares me, man. Like some people have just natural talent, and that's what he is, man. It's just natural talent.
Yeah.
Like this guy will come to a studio session and will just have like 100 flows in his head, and it cheeses me. I'm like, dude, can you just let me that part of your brain real quick? Cause I'm gonna need that for like the next 10 years.
He's like Tory Lanez?
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. Like he does it with Afro beats too, which is a lot harder, bro. Cause he just has a vibe about him, man. Like he's definitely up there on the come up. We got Eben. She's an amazing R&B singer. Victory. She doesn't live here anymore, but she lives in Toronto now. But she's on the way up. She just did a thing with E News recently, so she's on the way up. And then
Victory, is she a UK rapper?
no, she's no. I think I know who you're
Crown.
thinking
I
about.
think
Yeah,
that's Crown something.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Tamia. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's also from Calgary too.
Yeah.
But Victory's R&B singer. Like we have a couple songs together, and
Okay.
she's like she lives in Toronto now. She's like doing her thing. She's on the way up. And yeah, I don't know who else. Like Young Duddy for sure. Like we need him to drop something quick, man. I need something from him real quick.
Shit, eh?
And Koozie C, man, my brother right there.
Yeah.
Can't forget about him. No fucking doubt.
Who's he see,
Yeah.
man? That kid.
He on the up. He on the up, man. He on the up.
He's definitely another demon.
There's
to be on
the
lookout for.
grandstand show. Like, were you part of that at all?
No. I honestly am so sad I didn't even get to watch him on that. But like, I did not know going to the grandstand was like $300. I'm like,
Yeah.
but then like I got a pass or whatever, but I just couldn't even make it. Like just everything that was going on for me, I just couldn't make it out. But I gave my sister the tickets and she went to go watch him, and she said he was like amazing and stuff like that. So
It was like a whole production, man.
that was
Yeah.
the thing. The
Whole
whole
production
production
video.
like blew my mind.
it was
Yeah.
beautiful, man. Apparently, like I was watching the clips. I'm like the proud father watching through the screen on WhatsApp or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm just like, yo, that's him. He's going off. He's going off.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that show looked amazing. They had like the whole situation with the dancers, everything like that. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy.
It was crazy.
Definitely will be there next year for sure. But
And you two have a song together, right?
yeah, we just dropped a song called Iris. That
Wow.
was, yeah, I think we recorded that song in less than a week and put it out. Yeah, that's the
Quick
reason.
one, eh?
Yeah, it was like it's 2 minutes long, man. Like we didn't we've been waiting to do a song together though, and like the people really needed it.
People really wanted it.
100.
Man.
Yeah, it was about time, man. And like I'm happy we did it because I love the song. I never listen to my own stuff in my car, like because I've heard it 1,000 times. Every song that's come out, I never listen to my own stuff after, but that song I listen to for sure.
I don't know if anyone knows, but you also were at National.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, surprise
Yeah,
performance.
you did a surprise performance.
Yeah, at the national tent.
National.
Yeah, that was Koozie set, man. Like
I was surprised. I was like, "Oh, I didn't even see that coming." I was like, "Oh shit!" I
Yeah.
saw it on my phone. I was like,
yeah, no, I
Damn,
didn't do no press for it. It was just him. Yeah.
"Yeah."
But that was, man, shout out to Femi, man. I don't know if he's going to see this, but he needs to see it. He's the one who brought the Afrobeat show to Stampede, man. Like,
Yeah.
when was the last time you heard, have we ever
Never.
heard about a
Never.
Afrobeats thing at Stampede, man? That's impossible
Never.
to me.
Never.
And, like, he brought, like, one of the premier artists out of Nigeria, brought on a lot of kids from the city who were coming up and who make good music. Even flew in some people like Tomei. She's from Toronto. Like, a lot of great artists were here, man. And, like, I couldn't believe it, bro, because soundcheck was empty.
Yeah.
We finished soundcheck. I come back at like, what is it, like 7.
Packed.
1,000 people were already there. I said, what is going on? And like, you look at a Stampede festival, bro, like, you're not expecting to see like all African Canadian people straight down through the
You know what
back,
I'm
bro.
saying?
I was like, dude, this is insane, man.
Right.
At Stampede. And yeah, it was beautiful, man. Like, by the end of the night, it was just crazy, man. Like, I'll send you guys some of the clips,
Yeah,
but it was
send me that.
beautiful to see, man.
I think it's been a long time coming where, you know, a lot of Calgarians who are African
Yeah.
really had, you know, a location, a Stampede location where they could go and like
Exactly.
express themselves.
This is like the one. And like,
Yeah, and I think this is gonna continue.
Oh, for
I don't
sure.
think it's going anywhere. I think
it needs to happen next year for
Has
sure.
to,
I
man.
don't know who they're gonna bring, but it needs to happen next year
Mhm.
too, man. Like it's just too. There's a lot of African people in this city, man. And
Big,
like I didn't
man.
realize that, so yeah, it's good to know.
it's a very close, tight community,
Oh yeah, close
right?
knit, man.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody knows everybody.
6
man.
degrees of separation, man. I kid you not.
We all party at the same place.
Mm.
Probably see each other at the club.
Yeah,
You know, like it's you run into. I like to say that Calgary is a very big, small city.
Facts. I could get that.
Right?
I get that.
Or I think small big city.
Yeah.
Yeah, small
You
big
guys both spent the majority of your time in Calgary, like growing up wise, you would say?
Say like
I would say half and
40%,
half.
yeah,
But
40%.
just to be like
Yeah.
I hear that reference a lot. It's a small big city, but me,
Yeah.
I come from a small town an hour south. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice, and that's why I like it here, is because I don't really know anybody. Like I know a lot of people, but it's not like I walk down the street and then my neighbor is calling my mom like, "Yo, why is your kid out past this time?" Like it was too much in a small town. So here it's nice because I don't know, man.
You can find your space. You can find your niche.
Exactly,
Exactly.
like-
There's a lot of spots you can disappear at too
Yeah,
here.
but
Like, it's good.
It's funny when I hear people that have lived here for a while and be like, "Nah, man. Like eventually you'll be going to a bar and your neighbor's gonna be calling, yo, why the fuck is
No,
your kid out
it
this
does get
time?"
small. Like once if you're an outgoing person, it can be very small for you.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
like even today, like Dozie and I, we're sitting here talking, and like we have like 20 mutual friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
like, we know all the same people.
Yeah.
Right? And that's like Calgary's small, man. Like if you compare it to like cities like Vancouver or Toronto,
Mhm.
where you could virtually get lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could probably live in a quarter in the city of Toronto and
That's
never meet anyone from the other three parts.
Facts.
Never.
It's wild.
Yeah.
New York is another one like that. That's what stressed me out about the one opportunity I was close to having about moving to New York. I'm like, bro, that's
it's
a
a lot.
whole
Did you just go to
different
New York
ball game.
recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hustle and bustle, man. I personally, I don't think I could live there unless I'm
Mm.
doing it big.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Doing very big.
Yeah.
'Cause man, there's a lot of people. We met a lot of crazy people too, and like, it's a beautiful place. But also, I'll say this, man. New York people are they're on their business, man.
That's
They
what
ain't
I love
paying
about
you.
it.
They ain't paying you no mind if they're on their hustle, they're not paying you no mind
Man,
whatsoever.
I was watching a video about that where there's a guy, multiple guys, but a lot of people they do like like the street style interviews where they go
Yeah.
around ask people, hey,
Yeah.
what do you do for work? And a lot of the people, he asked like a lot of the, like super wealthy people,
Mhm.
all relative same answers. But then when you start to ask people that make less than like 60K, 70K
Yeah.
in New York, they were all like, work hard, like work insanely hard. Like in New York, they're workaholics, man. Like
Oh,
they
You,
consist,
you gotta be.
not
man.
even like to work, like they work to survive.
'Cause
So expensive.
bro, less than 6 figures or barely, like less than 6 figures won't let you get by in that city,
Exactly.
man. Especially if you want to
Yeah.
just like live, man. Like unless you're grinding all day, all night.
In some parts of California, 6 figures is like middle. income.
Middle, like yeah, that's
Oh, I
that's
don't doubt that at all.
Like
Yeah.
you're lower middle class.
yeah.
Yeah. Bro, when I was out in Vancouver, I was honestly thinking about moving out there. Not realistically, but just wanting to check out a few rental spots. See what
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 500 square feet, decent looking apartment. Guess how much?
I'm guessing like too easy.
Yeah, two grand.
3.
Yeah.
Is it downtown?
It was just right off. But yeah, you're downtown.
Yeah.
But like,
That's
bro, what?
outrageous.
That's like New York.
Yeah,
That's what you're paying for New
same
York.
thing.
$2,000 for a 1 bedroom apartment.
Yeah, I never understood the Canadian housing market, but like, I'm sorry, like that's one thing that low-key cheeses me because we came back from Europe and stuff like that, and we came back from New York, and we're just like, man, I understand why it's expensive to go to some of these places, but certain things like housing in Canada and travel in Canada just make me so mad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, New York, you're absolutely right. New York makes sense because you have so many people,
Yeah.
so little space,
Mhm.
everything is compact.
Very compact, man.
But Calgary, you don't have that many people.
we got country farms for days,
Bro,
my guy.
there's so much fucking space.
Calgary's
Yeah.
not even that bad, but like Vancouver, Toronto, bro, like that's when you
Vancouver,
get
Toronto, I'll tell you
super
why.
hit.
That's
Vancouver, Toronto's because what's it called? Hey, and nobody take offense to this. I'm just saying what I know. There's a lot of Chinese investors,
Mm.
right, that are coming from overseas
Yeah.
that are buying up like multiple pieces of property.
Mhm.
And Canada, we don't have any legislation that stops people from doing that.
Yeah.
So literally, you could go. As a Chinese billionaire, I could buy as many fucking properties as I want and literally flip them and make so much fucking cash.
There was a guy on Granville. We went bar hopping the first day we were there, and so when you go on Granville, you start walking down. Half of it's like the bar scene, and then once you pass a certain block, I think it's Robson Street, then you go into Canadian Pacific Mall. So then it's all business down that lane. We were at the corner, and the waitress was saying that the guy that owns Not like businesses, blocks. So 3 blocks, and 2 were on the bar side. 1 was on the fucking owned like the business side, but not business blocks. I'm like, oh,
You don't own a building, you own a
blocks,
block.
Bro? Block, bro.
yeah.
Imagine, bro, you kicking it with the homies and they're like, yo, you own this building? Nah, bro, I own the street.
That is actually terrible.
Excuse me? Yeah, not only do I own the street, I own the street and 2 streets down. What?
Nah, Vancouver is a different kind of flex, man. I knew once I landed when we went in January, I was like, man,
It's different.
it's just the whips say it all. The whips say it all.
Oh yeah.
The Teslas
oh,
say
yeah.
it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when
They
the
love their
when the
Teslas.
average
Beautiful
car that
city
you
though,
see is
bro.
a BMW or Mercedes,
Yeah.
Tesla's everywhere. Kind of get the vibe, right?
Unreal city. I got one more personal question for you.
Yeah.
And this was honestly, I'm gonna steal Jay's question unless he wants it. But
No, go ahead, man.
what differences have you noticed between your first song and the last?
Oh, wow.
Like I'm sure there's obvious sound,
What is
but
it between Whistle and Iris?
Yeah.
Confidence, man. Jeez, it's huge.
Mm.
Started making music. I definitely was not confident in my music for sure. I didn't know if I was even supposed to be doing this. I performed at shows. Didn't know if I was supposed to be doing that. I was shy. I couldn't even talk to a crowd, man. With Iris, like the last song I did, yeah, I'm comfortable with like letting the world know who I am. It takes a lot to like put a piece of yourself out there, but like, nah, man, I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. The confidence was definitely like where I started finding myself. Like before, like I think Best Friend started it off, and then by AC Milan, confidence is there. Suffer, confidence is there. Iris, I just feel good.
You find yourself.
You know,
Hell yeah.
you just
I
find
think
yourself.
we were the same way. Like when we first started our podcast. If you watch our first podcast,
Yeah.
and if you watch our last one,
Mm-hmm.
the one that's coming out this week, that's night and day,
Yeah.
night and day.
it's funny, bro, because that's
Like,
that's only a couple months difference.
It's
right?
like a couple months
And
difference, but like once you start to we start to actually get it, we start to understand it. We know like we don't really I don't say anymore. You know, like I have an idea what I'm gonna say. I'm
Exactly.
gonna say it, and then that's really it. you
Yeah.
know?
there's still a few things that we're battling,
Yeah, man.
but you know we're out here, we're
you know,
trying.
But you're
technical
comfortable.
difficulties,
I
but hopefully in the fall we'll get some better equipment.
Yeah. But I can tell you guys are comfortable now, though. So like,
Yeah,
you're
man.
comfortable in what you do now. So like,
We're just
you only
chilling,
build
man.
from there. You only go up from there.
And that's really it. And the goal really is to make it bigger, to get our own space. That's the first thing, right?
Yeah.
To get our, because we can only go to different venues for so long.
Yeah.
It's temporary too, but it's to get our own space that like we can. That's something we're working on right now. Getting our own
We
space.
got some things coming.
Yeah, so working on getting a space right now. But really, it's like making it more interactive.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're trying to do. Like make it more interactive. We wanna like bring guests and do video reactions with them. Maybe
Yeah.
do some challenges with them.
Sidemen vibes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Simon vibes, right? Which something I wanted to ask you if you'd be interested in doing something like that. We got like some.
Coming back for the games tonight. Yeah. Why
Yeah,
not, man?
yeah, so
I'll
we
bring-
got
I'll
some-
bring some of the crew through, man.
Yeah,
We'll
so-
come do some games
Oh,
night.
So
yeah,
we're
I got
trying
an
to
idea.
we're
Yeah.
trying to find like a space right now where we could record that
Mm-hmm.
and do like the Canadian version of Sidemen, right? And do some funny crazy shit. But I know Brandon and I were talking about it. Remember we talked about that one time? We're like we were gonna have 2 couples, and have them do like
Are we-
truth or drink.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
I don't.
We're gonna put 2 X's.
Let's-
Oh
and have
god.
let's-
just fucking messy.
Nah,
man.
you're asking for trouble.
We-
We're just-
We got some.
Yeah,
We got
like-
some good stuff, but let's
Yeah.
keep some stuff.
Yeah, we're
Well,
gonna.
yeah.
But
Someone's gonna steal our idea, and it's just like, oh man.
that's some snippets for y'all.
But no. It'll be good. We got one game if you want to play it right now.
Yeah.
This is kind of what we do. We're nearing the end.
Yeah.
But it's just
'Cause
buzzer
we know
beater.
you gotta go to studio, do some stuff.
Yeah.
Buzzer beater questions going on here.
Oh,
Literally,
right.
first
Okay.
thing that comes to your mind, say it, and then we move on to the next.
Oh Jesus.
Oh shit!
Oh, we lost the flag.
We lost the
Fuck.
flag. Fuck.
All right. What's your go-to drink of choice?
Gin and tonic.
Nice. Are there more doors or wheels in the world?
Wheels.
Okay. Biggest celebrity you've met?
The chain smokers.
Favorite spot in Calgary for a night out?
Wow. National Rooftop. Simple.
Mine's personally the Brew House University District. Thanks for having us out. 3-person dinner, you and 2 others, dead or alive. Who are they?
Jesus. Michael Jackson.
Go.
Kanye West. Yeah. Crazy combination.
Ooh, 2 legends, man.
I got a story after. But hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger.
NFT or Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
Favorite song out right now?
All mine. Brent Fayez.
What advice would you give your younger self?
Just do it. Just do it.
Nike, just do it.
Just be confident, my brother. Do it, man.
Yeah.
It may seem scary as shit, but you'll be fine. Trust me.
Back on my one thing quick. Did you hear that Kanye, he was on that one interview and he was talking about Michael Jackson gave him the courage to sing.
Yeah.
So he's like,
Yeah.
in the night I hear him talk. He's
Yeah.
like,
For
Michael Jackson told me
808s.
I could sing. So yeah, that's
Kanye's
it.
a legend, bro.
Thanks for coming on, man. Dozie.
Appreciate
Shout
you
out
guys,
to
man.
motherfucking Dozie.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Listen to
Thank
all
you.
his music, man. All the links.
Run up the streams.
Yeah, run it out.
It's taking over the
Everything.
city.
All the way up. All the way
It's
up.
coming, man.
Yes,
listen,
sir.
when this boy, listen, what is it today? Today is Sunday, July 23rd, right?
24th, but yeah.
July 24th at 1:42 p.m. Y'all heard it here. This guy will sell out whatever stadium that we have in the next couple years.
Amen. Amen. Still.
Y'all heard it here first. OnlyVibes podcast episode. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll
We'll
put
figure
it
it
out.
out.
We'll figure it out.
Thank
But,
you again to the Canadian Brew House for hosting us.
Shout out
We
to
will be
Canadian
back
Brew House.
here August 13th for their Pink Whitney party. And
Shout out to Dozie. Go check out Safa. Go check out Iris.
You got-
And August 19th,
19th.
we got another special surprise coming from Dozie.
Yes, sir. First release with the team from New York, man. Let's get it done.
All right.
A little something, something.
We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Bruh.